Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today we're just going to talk a little bit about what's been going on with wrestling, in particular AEW. That's the one I'm watching the most right now. The NWA feels like it's kind of on a hiatus, and I've just haven't gotten around to watching much of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I don't really watch the WWE anymore, so I haven't in years. I need to. I need to sit down and start watching some of the other groups. But yeah, we have a, a match on Dynamite for the world title on Wednesday. It'll be John Moxley versus Kenny Omega, the cleaner version of Kenny Omega. Where he takes on the cleaner persona. So that'll be interesting. They've already recently put the video on AEW AEW's YouTube talking about Winter is coming, the road to Winter is coming, talking about that particular match, Kenny Omega versus John Moxley. They've already had 2 encounters. And yeah, it'll be interesting. Moxley's had a good run. But I think Omega may win this. Becoming the heel champ. I can see it happen. Moxley may hold on to the title, though. It depends on what AEW is looking to do with it. But I could see Omega winning this. So it's a real toss-up. Since we last talked, Brody Lee was the TNT champ. Cody won the belt back. And since, Darby Allin's won the belt from Cody. It has truly played the part of a TV title when you think of the old NWA days and WCW days. It is a TV title that will change hands. You'll see it a lot more often than you will the others. So yeah. But that has also led to Cody and Darby teaming up to feud with what is becoming one of my favorite stables, Team Taz. I love Team Taz. Brian Cage, Ricky Starks. I adore Ricky Starks. He's one of my favorite wrestlers right now. And then Powerhouse Hobbs recently added Will Hobbs joining the group. So, and all of them being coached by Taz. So I enjoy Team Taz. It is one of my absolute favorite stables. And apparently they've brought Taz's son in as he was supposedly being trained in the Nightmare family facility. But after the attack on Cody, he recently walked with his dad out of the arena. So I'm kind of curious where they're going to go with that. It's going to be curious how Dark is going to play out too, because Taz put the Taz mission on Cody during this last Dynamite, and yeah, that's going to be interesting. Are they going to try to suspend Taz, or will they have a more explosive AEW Dark? I am curious. Sheeta is still the women's champ. I love Sheeta. She is amazing as a woman's champ. I'm surprised she did beat Nyla Rose, but she's held on to her belt. She's to face Abaddon again on Wednesday. She faced her on AEW Dark before and beat her, but now they're bringing Abaddon back. But I think Sheeta should hold on to the belt. Um, but some other interests they're also pulling up is Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. Because when Thunder Rosa tried to take her belt back from Serena Deebs, Britt Baker interfered, and so Thunder Rosa couldn't win her belt back. And then after the match, she beat the crap out of Britt Baker. So I'm kind of curious if that'll go anywhere. Don't forget about that plot line, AEW. I love that idea. Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker, I think, would be a interesting match. What else is going on? Tag teams. Young Bucks finally have the belt. They took it from FTR, who took it from Hangman and Kenny. FTR didn't have the belts long, but I don't think they was wanting to allow the Young Bucks the ability to never win the belt again, so they was going to have to give them the win. They won over FTR and now are the AEW Tag Team Champs. Who's the number one contender? I don't know. I haven't seen too much of FTR since they lost the belts. But yeah. Let's see, what else is going on? Matt Sydal, the former Evan Bourne in WWE, um, he's kind of built into a mid-card wrestler right now. They have the Best Friends as a top-level tag team. Who else? Dark Order is maintaining its threat level. Pac is back with the Lucha Bros and has reformed Death Triangle, breaking up Eddie Kingston's family. So right now it's Kingston and the Butcher and Blade, and Bunny's rejoined all that, versus the Lucha Bros and Pac. And Lance Archer is now involved because he wants his hands on Kingston to take him out. He's like, I told you I was going to get my revenge, Eddie. So I'm kind of curious how that will go. But yeah, I would love. I thought they were going to make a AEW Women's Tag Team titles. I kind of wish they had. But for right now, we can kind of consider the AEW Women's Tag Team champs Ivelisse and uh, Diamato. Anyway, La Sicaria. Those two. But they haven't really developed much in the women's division to take them on as far as tag teams. They do need more tag teams, I think, in the women's division. Because right now it's La Sicaria and I couldn't name you another women's tag team in the women's division. There's a lot of great talent there. But it feels like the women's division is just kind of floundering. You have a couple of really good wrestlers in the division, but it's like you need to do more with it. Set up some storylines, get some things rolling. But yeah, that's all I was wanting to kind of talk about a little bit about what's going on with AEW. Again, NWA feels it's kind of like on a hiatus. I haven't watched too much of New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, WWE, so I have really no clue what's going on in there. But as always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tries to tell you something you had trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. But I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, later.